I didn't know the roads are so bad. I pity you, Abiodun to Ogun residents. Recent revelations by Governor Dakwa Abiodun about the worrisome state of roads in Ogun State seems to be a confirmation that his administration not well may not be well in touch with the people of Gateway State, Daily Post reports. Abiodun in the past few days have been making comments that show he was not aware that the majority of roads linking various communities in Ogun State have totally collapsed. This, it was observed, came as a surprise to many residents of the state who have never kept quiet over the poor condition of roads in their localities. Does this mean the governor doesn't read comments on his social media handles? Does it mean he doesn't watch television, read newspapers, or listen to radio so as to know the condition of the roads in Ogun State? A resident of Abeokuta, Biodun Adeniran, queried. Recently, Governor Abiodun has been traversing the length and breadth of Ogun State to seek the support of residents for the forthcoming local government elections. Abiodun confirmed that he had not visited many of the local governments since 2 years ago when he assumed office. Not this man exposing himself after 2 years, so basically you're proving that you only go to where you need to go for the votes. This, it was observed, did not avail him the opportunity to know what Ogun indigenes encounter daily while plying the roads. But as the governor goes out to campaign for candidates of the APC, he, without being told, sees the suffering of the people as he lamented that he pitied them. Before the start of the local government election campaign, Abiodun had visited Iberekodo area of Abeokuta North to inspect the Arakanga water works. Seeing the pitiable condition of the road, the governor said he felt like this government had not done anything on roads. On my way coming here, I saw this road and I felt sad because the road is too bad and we have been embarking on construction of roads across the state. But this road now makes it look like we have not done anything. All the roads cannot be completed even if someone is governor for 20 years, he confessed. This story was the same when Abiodun went to Imeko Afon local government to flag off APC campaign on Monday. Addressing the people of Imeko Afon, Abiodun said he was taken aback with the condition of the roads from Lafenwa to Olorunda. On his visit to Odo Ota local government, Abiodun's convoy was flagged by residents who came out in their numbers to protest in poor condition of the roads in the industrial hub. Seeing the situation of things, Abiodun could not help saying he almost shed tears when he saw what people were going through daily on the roads in Ota axis. So are we meant to feel bad for him? Is this meant to prove that he's a good governor? Because the last time he'd been to all these roads or all these locations was 2 years ago. So I'm now like, okay, because if it's 2 years ago and you're coming back for votes and you're saying you almost shed tears in the condition, basically, what have you done in those 2 years? Because in those 2 years you're in power and you did not change it. In his words, the governor blamed federal government for failing to hand over road to him for rehabilitation. He, however, disclosed that he had directed the Commissioner of Works to find means of ameliorating the suffering on the road to Joju Junction. In before the people groaned over the state of Ojoju acute access roads as the governor promised to borrow money to fix same, saying nonetheless that I cannot do everything. This is honestly, you just have to laugh. Someone says that is the result of bringing a foreigner who has not reside in the state of origin to be a governor. It's a pity to hear such words. It doesn't matter. You don't have to live in the state. Like, you can literally perfectly assume that, of course, not everybody in a state will be living in the best condition. And there's absolutely no excuse. Whether he lived there or not, he's a governor and he's meant to have reports on how everyone is doing and things that should have been improved. Okay, fine. You can cut him some slack that, okay, fine, he didn't focus on roads. In the last 2 years, what has he done to make the living conditions better? Exactly. Someone says, oh yeah, start reconstructing the roads now that you know. No time to waste. Absolutely. Someone says, why do you have commissioners and special assistants paid from the state's treasury? What were the people representing those areas in the state assembly doing? Mr. Governor, there is no way to justify the neglect. There is no way to just, because you cried, you shed a few tears, and you feel what the people are going through. How is that their business? So what? We should start praising you. You're a king now. all of a sudden because you have a heart. They don't care if you have a heart or not. Do your job because you're there for a reason. Someone here says he's not ready to do anything in Ogun State, just to campaign for another tenure. Wicked governor. He just went there to go warm the chairs. Someone says you have not even seen Shagamu or Ogijo Road. You pitch yourself as the governor of the state. You rain or no rain, the road is worse than bad. Please, if you can read or see this, do something. You think? Okay, fine. Someone says read what? I still read his text message. Honestly, just have to laugh and ignore that comment. Well, people are just saying, have you seen this road? Have you seen that road? When you post the deplorable nature of the roads to them on social media, they would rather block you. For me, Dakwa Abiodun knew next to nothing about governance, so therefore, Ogun State has entered one chance, but I'm very sure he'll visit Alagbule Akute Road, including the linking bridge between. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce all these names. They're too big for me. But basically, all these roads, people are basically bringing them up to say that you think that is bad. Let me give you this example. Again, Nigeria's like competition. Let us not make this into a competition of who has the worst roads, please. Because it could easily turn into that. Not even trying to be funny, but it could easily turn into a competition of whose roads are the worst. Someone here says, foreigners are governing some states in Nigeria. Ogun State happens to be one of those states. The roads are so bad. Please do something. The northerners, Nigeria has no problem of road. It's a pity to many Nigerians for voting for inept leaders. Well, did they actually vote for them? Or maybe they were, ill-informed or misinformed, or information failure. They didn't know a lot about what they're about to do, and they just voted. I guess so. When you elect foreigners into elective positions, that is what you get. What's the thing about foreigners? No one cares if he's an indigent or he's from the state. His parents are from the state. He is from the state, so he can be governor. It doesn't really matter. Do your job, man. Like, hold them accountable, not holding sentiments. So basically, if he was from your state, because there are a lot of Nigerian governors that are from the state that they're from, the home state they're leading, but then are they doing a better job? Exactly. It is money that is used to construct roads. Let's pay our taxes so we can enjoy facilities that are needed. Secondly, our government should encourage local production of construction materials to reduce the cost. That's even too far for them. Put what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.